Welcome to the writings of Patrick S. Smith. Hello, I hope everybody's doing well. You may have to want to turn your volume up just a little bit because I don't have my hearing aids in right now, so I'm having might have a little bit of a hard time hearing things. So just be forewarned. Starting off, I'm now live on both Ko-fi and Substack. So if you want to subscribe to the newsletter that I do weekly, 2 new locations to get it from. They'll be posted on Sundays. Don't have to go to the blog now to subscribe to it from there if you don't want to. Just more options for those of you out there. Also on Ko-fi, at some point down the road, don't know when, I will set up a store, and you're welcome to drop off a donation to help fuel my coffee addiction. I did finish my daughter's scarf for school, so I don't know how well this is going to show, but not a long one, but she's pretty a little something something for her at school. It's in her school colors of black, gold, and white, so there is that. Now I just got to get it up to her. Of course, now she's had snow, she's had ice, so it would have been nice for her to have, but timing wise, didn't work out too good on that front. Status reports on things. Helen, or not Helen and the Angel, excuse me. Finding the Angel, Hunting the Angel. I'm still on the fence about that title on it. I'll figure it out some point. I got to. The first draft is complete, and some notes have been made about the edits in the second draft of it that we'll probably start here in a couple weeks. After I finished that, I went and started looking at the storyboards for the next chapter of Amber, trying to clean them up, trying to get a better feel for what I want it to be. And just a quick synopsis of where everything is at is chapter 1, introduction of Amber when she first goes to live with her Uncle Talal because her parents died during a plague or a disease outbreak in their hometown, and also the first connections she makes with her uncle. Chapter 2 is really just an introduction to, or is a few years later, showing that, she's like her uncle, like her mother, she's naturally brilliant, and our first inklings of her ability to predict the future, and you finally enter and you get to meet 2 of her longtime friends, or who will become longtime friends, Willa and Kelotl. So that's where we're at right now. On that, chapter 3, we're going to finally introduce the protagonist and show a little bit more of the bonding between Amber and Kelotl. So hopefully here in a week or 2, I'll have it done, or at least give another update on it. I've started to go back and edit and revise some of my older short stories. I've been working on To Draw Soul, You Must Give Your Soul, doing that as an audio production. Also, New Home Found, New Home Lost, I'm starting to revise it, majorly make it, it's a hard read, and I'm trying to ease it up some, and not be so detailed, technical detail type things. Make it easier. And I ran across a podcast and YouTube video set, Tall Tale TV, where the host, he reads short stories from mainly independent authors. So I'm going to be reaching out to him, and I think there's a couple come to mind that I think about, would be a good first try with him. Is it me, or is there something fishy about this apartment is one. It's on that list. Also, and now I drew a blank on the second one. So, An Accident with Reactor 1. Those are 2 candidates, and I may, if he does multiple submissions, I may do both. I'll know here in a little bit, because after I do this video, I'll look into see if those meet his criteria and go for that. Now I didn't do a video on schedule because I do these normally every other week, and I pushed it. I would have had a good opportunity last weekend and didn't. Well, I didn't have a really good opportunity because I worked Saturdays, which that Saturday happened to be the week, so I pushed it back. Plus, I was got wrapped up playing with imagery. Been playing with Blender and Daz to start doing my own artwork, mainly using those two because I know there's a lot of models out there for them. And and years ago I had made the joke. I said somebody needs to make an electronic version of Colorforms. Well, I found it. So now it's a matter of piecing together things and getting things to an acceptable level. And the first few things I want to work on is I'm trying to get the book cover for My Time of the Elves so I can finally publish it. There's also want to work on a thumbnail image for The Love of Death, because I've got some interesting parts to make Bertha with, and just now trying to find something to work for Cerdic. So make a nice loving couple there. And the third one is to do a thumbnail of the Stafford, which I started in, what was it, GIMP, which is another image editing program I use. I started it with it, and it's just been very time consuming because trying to get the image to look something where I like it, it's been a lot of detail work, and all I have to show for it has been a brick wall. Quite literally. Now, and just haven't had the energy to sit back, go back in and start cutting out parts to put in, windows and doors and all that. So it's been a long, drawn out process. And if you are a visual artist, my hat is off to you. I just don't have the skill set to do it personally. And so I can really appreciate what you do there. And finally, want to give a shout out to my brother-in-law, who is like me. He likes fantasy. He plays a lot of D&D, even though I've walked away from the game many, many years ago. He has finished the first draft of his novel and is hoping to get it edited by the end of next month and hopefully get it published. So my hat's off to him. As I get more information from him, I'm gonna pass it along and try to help him drum up some interest in it, because that's hard getting eyeballs. It's hard, me finding you. So every little bit helps. And once, like I say, I get more information, I will post. I will talk about it. I want to see him do better than me. I'm honest about that. Any author. I want to see anybody who's got the energy to sit down and write and try their hand at this craft. I wish you'd do better than me, because then it's like, okay, they did it. What am I doing wrong? How can I do better? When I see somebody doing better than me, it's just my mentality on how I improve. So that is going to be it for this one. Probably a little short. Hopefully for the next one, I will have some at least concept work on those thumbnails so you can see and make fun of me. Because I can tell you what I like and what I don't like. I could describe an image to you, but I just, even with the models and everything, I struggle. So that's it. Y'all take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Thank you for listening. If you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe. You can find more of my books on Amazon.com. Also, you can find more of my stories and poems at patricssmithauthor.wordpress.com. The links are in the description. Thank you.